The policy that the House sent us in the reconciliation bill was good policy for Medicaid. It had a work requirement, which I support. It had all kinds of policies for waste, fraud, and abuse that made sense, and it saved $100 billion over 10 years. But then somebody in the White House tried to convince the Senate that they should up the ante for $200 billion more in revenue to pass policy that will have, I think, irreparable damage, not only in the policy, but the politics. But we have time to fix it. And the reason I came to the floor today on the birthday of Medicaid, Mr. President, is to say I believe the President does not want to harm qualified beneficiaries of Medicaid. This bill will, in its current form. There's a way to fix it. There's a way to have President Trump's legacy on delivering on his promise to not push people off of Medicaid and government support systems who qualify for it. I'm not talking about the ones that probably shouldn't be on it. There's a way to fix it. But if we don't fix it, I believe that our president's legacy, President Trump, who I've supported in each one of his election efforts, I support to this day, his legacy is at risk if we don't recognize we're done and we move on to the next thing. We don't have to touch a line of the tax policy. We could have a discussion about some of the renewable energy, but I'm not going to have that discussion. I want to have discussion about something that I believe could be Republicans' Obamacare. Now, there are some states who probably are not affected substantially, but the majority are. And I believe if we come together and work on this policy and also work on the policy that's set to expire at the end of September, and that's some of the subsidies for the health care exchanges for Obamacare, we can get this right, and this president's legacy will be righting the mistake that was made by Obama and avoiding the mistake that his advisors have told him he should pursue. And so I want the President of the United States, my colleagues in the Senate body, to know I am unbridled by any political considerations for the next 17 months. And I stand ready to work with my Republican colleagues and Democrats who are willing to be bipartisan and do something right for a health care policy here to get this right. And if I do nothing else in my remaining 17 months, that's worth the effort. Thank you, Mr. President.